What's up, everybody? It's the Blacklister here, and coming at you with another actually the first Total War Warhammer on my channel. Now, I've done Total War Warhammer before. I've been playing it for quite a while, but I haven't done any content for it. So this should definitely be interesting. Before you ask, no, I don't have Grombrindle, and no, I don't have the King and the Warlord. First of all, I don't have a Games Workshop nearby. I would love to get Grombrindle. He's pretty cool. Actually give me an excuse to play the dwarves. King and the Warlord, not really fascinated by the dwarves or the goblins, so not all that interested. Call of the Beastmen, it was a faction reskin. No. Wasn't worth my money. The Elven DLC, however, definitely worth my money. It looks really good. Can't wait to play it. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into it with you. Now, I've done some vampire accounts before. I've done some orcs. Orcs were okay. I wasn't really fascinated with the characters. I mean, basically every unit was the same. There wasn't a whole lot of variation. It just wasn't interesting. Dwarves are pretty cool. I like the artillery, but I like sitting back and not being aggressive. But the dwarves kind of have to have a mix of both. So, yeah, it wasn't for me. Other than that, I haven't played Empire yet. I never really do like playing the typical human faction. It's just kind of boring in my opinion. So here we're going to play Elves. We're going to go ahead and do the Grand Campaign. And we are going to choose the Wood... Actually, this is a good question. Do I want to play Wood Elves or the Arguelon? Arguelon? Yeah, that's how it is. Arguelon has the giant Treant, Durthu, and the Wood Elves have Orion. I kind of want to be the Ent because, I mean, come on, giant Ent. Now, see, some people are going to be playing one or the other for a particular reason, probably for the Lord, but I actually want to play the Wood Elves because of those deer back archers. The way the deer look when they're running to and fro. They don't run in a straight line. They're kind of like prancing about as they move. That's just freaking awesome. I mean, kudos to the developers for actually like putting that level of detail into just a normal cavalry unit. So yeah, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like I'm gonna need a tank that can actually stand in the front line because the Wood Elves aren't too good at doing that. But then that's what the tree folk are for. So you can get tree folk as the Wood Elves, and you get Wood Elves as the tree folk. But the problem is that it takes some time and I think it takes amber to do. Yeah, it takes amber to recruit people of the other species. Technically, they're all the allies, but that's just how they do it. They split it up into two different factions. I think I'll go with the Arguelon and see how that works. Now, before you ask, look at that, just stomp. Slash? Nope, another stomp. I don't know much about the Elven lore. I don't know much about lore of Warhammer to begin with. So you're getting this from kind of like a fresh perspective, I suppose. But if you have anything that I need to know as a leader of the Elves, go ahead and put that down in the comments right now. Just tell me what I need to know so I can properly insult my enemies.
Themselves away from the world. But that is no longer a luxury they can afford. This is why the spell singers have sent for me. The world roots begin to rot, and enemies prowl the sacred groves. Athel Loren is in peril if the Wood Elves do not act. Summer is long gone. Now is the season of war. All trespassers will quickly learn the wrath of the Fae. Even the spirits of the wood have been roused to war. A young prince, chosen to take the mantle of the ages. The king in the wood, reborn. Now is the time to show who the true hunters of the wild are.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Yeah, I definitely got a Lord of the Rings vibe there with the I don't know what they call it, the Ents coming out of the woods there and stomping on a whole bunch of inhuman creatures. Man, if they made a Lord of the Rings, I mean, they're obviously Lord of the Ring mods for older Total War games, but I mean, I guess you really don't have to have a Lord of the Rings mod. This game basically is Lord of the Rings. It has pretty much every unit you could want. The only difference is that the orcs are like jacked in this game or in this universe, and in Lord of the Rings, orcs are more like goblins. In fact, orcs and goblins are very similar, except goblins prefer they're much more agile, and they prefer underground areas. Orcs they just like the darkness.
Hail to you, Dorthu, eldest of the ancients. I come to offer assistance in these dark times, to help you exact revenge on the enemies of Athelloren. To the north, the Bretonnians lie in wait. We must tread carefully, for their expansionist desires are well known, yet they could be firm allies against other foes. Furthermore, greenskin incursions are increasing, defiling the sanctity of the forests with their filth. The only answer is war. Move against their mountain hovels and end their sorry sorties into your lands. To the west, the beastmen herds are massing. These cloven beasts will desecrate everything, including your sacred woodlands, unless stopped by force of arms. You must turn the tables, take the hunt to them. The taint of chaos must not despoil the king's glade.
Oh, we'll take
Though
the fight to
men of
them.
the lowlands know the price of intrusion, they still trespass upon your hallowed groves. No more. Drive them from the forest's edge. Age has made you twisted and furious, Father of the Forest. But this rage makes you mighty. Go now. Smite the unworthy. Defend Athelloren.
Now that's a great war cry. Defend something, and by so defending, kill everyone else. Seems to be like the mantra of every single other species or race in this world. Alright, chapter objective issued. From small seeds. At the center of the realms of Athelloren lies the Oak of Ages, beating heart of the forest and sacred shrine of the Esrai. From the mighty oak, life flows into the forest and through the world. Ensure that the following building has been constructed. A withered Oak of Ages. How they play. Arguelon. As Athelloren's beating heart, the Oak of Ages must reach its highest level. Use Amber to upgrade the mighty oak. Amber is produced each time a settlement is occupied, a quest battle is completed, and whenever a military alliance is forged. Occupying a major settlement will provide more amber than through an alliance. Wood Elves can occupy any settlement. Now see, this makes me unhappy, because as a vampire count, I couldn't occupy the dwarves, which were right next to me, so I couldn't expand south. And that made it really hard to fight off the greenskins, which were becoming a really big problem. It kept coming in. I mean, I could set ambushes, but they didn't really work most of the time. Either I'm not good at placing ambushes, or the CPU just outthinks me. But these guys can occupy any place. I think what they do is they kind of terraform it. They take it and they just grow trees there, and then I can use it as a resupply station for troops. Amber is consumed by buildings, technologies, and units. Having a negative supply of amber will cause penalties for your entire faction. Multiplayer campaigns only. Amber is not received from treaties with human factions. Obviously, because it would be too easy to just say, "Hey, you there, yeah, give me a treaty so I can get amber." It'd be too easy. At least the computer gives you a middle finger every once in a while and saying, "Nope, nope, not gonna be with you." All right, let's see. I need 1 population. What can I build? Ooh, there's a lot of buildings I need to look through. Athel Loren. Deliandra unlocks the Ancient of Deliandra position within the Gathering of the Ancients. There's a lot I do not know. Druthandor unlocks the Ancient of Druthandor position in the Gathering of the Ancients. What is the Gathering of the Ancients? Temples, Athaloran, infrastructure, defense, military support, military recruitment. Let's see. This gives me Dryads, Tree-kin, Branch Wraith. Alright, Branch Wraiths. Assassin. Oh, okay, these are agents. Okay, interesting. So that's what this is right there. Yeah, Branch Wraith. Alright, what else can we get? We can get... the Tree Man, obviously. Charged defense against large foes. Interesting. Armored and a Forest Spirit. What is a Forest Spirit? I can't look at it. Spirits of Athaloran are able to shrug off the most mundane attacks, causing magical damage in turn before melting into the forest from whence they came. Interesting. Not a whole lot of information, though. What else do we have? We have Muster Stone, which gives us the Glade Riders, Wild Riders, and the Sisters of the Thorn. Interesting. So these are basically Elven shit right there. Yep. Which is interesting that there's much more Elven stuff than tree folk. I mean, there's only so many variations of trees you can get. So the Dryads, the Tree-kin, and the Tree Men are basically 3 different growth levels of trees. So I suppose that makes sense. People with sentience and more, well, not, I guess Tree Men have sentience, but people with more dexterity can change what they wear and what they wield. So I guess that makes sense. And what they ride. Be interesting if a Dryad tried to ride a deer. I'd like to see that. I think we should get Starfire. Oh, okay. So they have different tipped arrows. Long-range units that provide support for melee infantry, but are comparatively weak in close combat. Obviously. Armor-piercing missiles. Good range. You can fire whilst moving. That's pretty cool. I mean, as an elf, I suppose that would make sense. And then, what was the other one? Hangbane tips. Hagbane. Poison attacks. Okay, interesting. I feel like I'm probably going to want poison first of all, because there aren't a whole lot of armored units in the game yet, because we're just kind of starting out. I feel like I really should build a Glade Guard. Because I can build up forces with Dryads. I don't need to worry about guards yet, about actual infantry, melee. But I definitely am going to need some archers. What does my army look like right now? A couple Dryads, a Waywatcher, Wild Rider, and a Tree-kin. Okay, it's something, but it's not a whole lot. Glade Guards are... okay. Waywatchers. Where do I get Waywatchers from? Okay, they are way up there. Okay, interesting. So they're a very powerful unit. I should definitely protect them. Alrighty then. What else should I build? I have some research stuff. Guard platform. Okay. Cool. So there's like walls. No, those are different from walls. Those are garrisons, and then we have the walls here. See, ordinarily, walls provide the garrison. At least, if I recall correctly. It's been a while since I played this. First, income. Ooh, the income could be really handy. I'm going to go ahead and go for the income. Get that done in 2 turns. I can build some units in the meantime. Build some Glade Guards and 2 more Dryads, just in case. Interesting shape we have here. Okay. Gives us some leadership and some ward save. Interesting. How am I getting amber? From settlements. Do I get that every turn? I guess I do. And I need to upgrade this. Okay, it takes 1 amber. No, there's no way. That won't take me long to get there unless I just get population level 4. If I get 3 every turn. Or 2 every turn. Oops, I should have set that on limited. When your empire gets big enough in other playthroughs, it's best just to turn that off so you don't have to worry about it. It takes less than 10 minutes to get through every turn, which is nice. Azrai Azur Druchi. Carried by elegantly hewn ships, our cousins have traveled from the distant lands of Ulthuan to visit us. After so many long years, they have finally deigned to visit the Forest Brethren. Is this a gracious visit or an omen of arrogance? Do you consider this a slight or a blessing? Will you grant them an audience with the Elven Council? I get income from trade, which I don't have right now unless public order, or nothing. Yep, nothing, because I can't afford no public order. What do you do? Inspire populace? So you... okay, I definitely need you in there right now. Can't be having that. Who are you?
Lord of the Glade, we will see our homeland.
Other elves, okay. So you are elves. You are not elves. You are elves. The Oak of the Ages. Oh, okay, that's the Oak of the Ages. I was thinking that the that this fellow over here was the Oak of the Ages. I didn't even read what it was. It's just a glade, hollow, just a series of trees. All right, makes much more sense. Excuse me, taking a drink there. My throat really sore, but I'm gonna get through this. So I need to just, it just costs amber to do. Okay. So what is this? Offices.
The strength of the forest realms is governed here, through the gathering of the ancients. The tree-men ancients bestow great wisdom and knowledge upon their realm.
Ancient treemen lords of the Wood Elves may be appointed to the gathering of the ancients once the seats there become available. Oh, this is what we were reading about earlier. Positions at the gathering confer bonuses to the lords that occupy them. Interesting. So putting them in office doesn't actually make them a corrupt senator or politician. It actually makes them more capable. Interesting, okay. Ancient of Threlok, Ancient of Deliandra, Ancient of Talrenic, and Ancient of Druthandor. And the eldest of ancients, which is... me? Is it... yeah, Durthu. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, these are like different kinds of trees, I guess? I guess for the elves it would be different, but because I'm a tree and all of my characters are trees, that I can actually put trees up as officers? Yeah, okay. Go with it. I guess we'll figure that out. There's no one to initially just strike out at. I guess we don't start out at war with anyone, do we? Are we at war with anyone? Okay, we're at war with Beastmen. Who's Carrick Norn? Are we at war with dwarves? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Dwarves do have axes and they like to cut trees down for wood and fire. So definitely, yeah. Beastmen. Where are the beastmen? Are they anywhere near us? I don't see them. Which is probably a good thing. Alright, let's see where we want to go. World routes. I'm guessing it's like subterranean. Travel underground, yeah. Travel underground terrain that would normally be impassable, immune to attrition. In camp, enables replenishment, immune to attrition, leadership, and melee defense. Interesting. Raiding, ambush, march. Cool. Alrighty. Nothing else we can really do right now. I should have probably put them in the army, but I kind of need them to keep the population happy. For whatever reason.
The Oak of Ages is the source of all life in the forest. Treat it with care, and it will flourish. Neglect its well-being, and leave Athelloren wide open before the forces of destruction.
The Oak of Ages lies at the heart of the forest of Athelloren, and with the foundation, it is the foundation tree of the realm of the Wood Elves. The full rejuvenation of the oak is one of the victory conditions for the Wood Elf faction. What happens when it's destroyed, I wonder? I wonder if I lose access to certain build
beyond
paths.
The forest are rich and prosperous. Claim them for the Asray and ensure their return to nature's loving, leafy embrace.
Leafy embrace. I love how every single intro literally has the same animations for that guy. He walks through a forest or a ruin. The bird flies over, whispers in his ear, he nods, moves on, sees something that he almost touches, moves on, and then sees the faction leader with his back turned to them, and then he approaches, and the faction leader turns around, and boom, there's the faction leader. So, I wish they'd gone a little bit more creative and not just reused animations with the assets. Crooked Moon. Let's get rid of them. They're going to chop down trees. I don't like them. I will not allow them to chop down trees. Yep.
You gonna fight? Get set away.
I can't do, I'm sorry. I can't do those voices. Can't do orc voices. It's bad. Alright, let's fight. I'm already liking the aesthetic of the elves. Very interesting. And they aren't just copy-pasted stats and units. They have their own very unique playstyle. Like, the problem I had with the Beastmen is that as cool as they were, they seemed almost exactly like the orcs, except with really weak early infantry and really strong later infantry. It just didn't. It wasn't worth my money if I could literally download a mod which could give me, you know, units that can do that in a different faction. You know, whatever. Not really. Not worth the money, but I'm definitely feeling my money's worth in this expansion. So, and then the tree folk can sit back here with Durthu. These guys are melee. Okay. Should have probably checked that. Let's get some good looks at these guys. Oh, they look just like Ents, except smaller. Although I mean, if you didn't realize how small they were, they could look pretty big. Although I don't understand why they have boobs. Why is it things that are female and yet that are not human at all have boobs? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand that entirely.
By Kernos! Ready for orders.
Can they fire? Yeah, they can fire. Cool.
Wild riders. It is done.
Nope. Nope, those are spearmen.
Cavalry. With haste.
Alright, cool. Alright, so the... Sorry, I went silent there for a second. So I'm going to get the my melee cavalry into those archers, take them out of commission. I'm going to have Dirthu come over and kill Skarsnik. He's just walking straight through. Awesome. Meanwhile, my troops are just going to kind of swarm these fellas here. Gonna get them. Yeah, the archers have been taken care of quite handily. Let's get this off the screen. Make it nicer. Holy shit. Dirthu's doing some work. He's the giant tree, of course, but Skarsnik isn't exactly good against giant creatures. I know that because Gobla's, you know, he's good at eating things that are smaller than him. Alright, let's get those, see if we can't kill... I want to kill Skarsnik. Go ahead and put him on, either wound him or kill. I mean, we can't kill, but we can definitely wound him. And that would put them behind quite handily. If we could actually kill him. I'm hoping we can. My dryads are not doing so well, even against these goblins. I mean, I guess they're doing okay, but they're not... I would have thought they'd have killed the single... I have 5 units of dryads, and they're taking forever to kill at least 1 unit. Nah, there were spearmen, that's right. So, okay. Maybe they're not taking so... Really? Is there just this one line where everyone kind of ran out? Like the 7 little dwarves? Cool, we killed Skarsnik. Alright, go kill them. I'm gonna fast forward here. Get through this. Oh, that's so awesome. Giant trees wailing on them. Just want to make sure that I'm padding my kills. I know that may seem a little unfair, but hey, whatever gives me a unit promotion. Or until I'm bored, like now.
All right, good first battle. We took Crooked Moon out of the equation. I don't know where they'll respawn, but
it should be interesting. Definitely hope I don't have to see them anytime soon. Yeah, I overprepared. Another 200 more than he had. And all things considered, you know, I didn't lose much. Couple trees. No elves. Seriously, who made a sword that big? I guess the elves did. Not enough in the treasury. I'll just go for leadership. Kill the captives. Cool, and I already have some armor for him. Cool. I could... Is Carrick Norn a single province? If it is, that would make things much easier. Just to go ahead and take them out. They're over here. Do they have walls?
You dare
Oops.
approach a lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
In such... You mean my shambling? Sorry, it's just kind of how I walk. Alright, do you have walls? Carrick Norn has... no walls. Cool. I am kind of aggressive, but I want to get them out of the way. And I don't have much money, and I haven't grown. Yeah, I gotta wait till level 3. Jeez. What I should have done is I should have added some growth, because that's gonna take me a couple turns. Ooh. Hi, Dirthu. Alright, let's see. We have 1 skill point. Let's see what we want to do. Spellcaster unleashes the beast within, using its fury to transform allies into bestial forms. Wissen's wild form. Huh. Speed and vigor. A giant tree moving faster. That's what we need, yeah. Okay, that affects other allies in range, but that would actually be better for Orion because, hey, he's the range. He can be ranged as well. Increased melee attack. I think right now I want the campaign movement speed. I want to be able to reach further. Unfortunately, I don't think it works right now until the next turn, which is too bad. Just barely keeping above my head above water as far as population control. Gotta keep people happy. Okay, they just took another place. Yep, Crooked Moon is gone. Cool. Okay. Labor force. What do we have? Okay, yeah, we could do that, but I think I'm just gonna take that. Maintain the siege. What can I recruit? Can I recruit another lord just in case? I can. Cool. During force battles, aura size, melee attack. Yeah, I'll take this one.
Can I offer assistance?
And let's recruit some
Of course.
6 dryads. No, 5 dryads and a glade guard. It's not exactly optimal, but it's all we have right now. With only so much money. Moriheg the Crone, also known as the Crone, Moriheg is the only god in the Elven pantheon who is neither Kadai or Scytherai? Interesting. Don't know what either of those two are. See, this is what I need to know. Go ahead and comment down below if there's something I really need to know. Like that. Or the proper way to insult the dwarves and the realms of men as an elf. What do we got here? Dwarf warriors, armored and shielded, miners, quarrelers. Those could be a problem. I would need more. I feel like I need more wild riders. I don't want to try and bust into them because they're armored and shielded. I don't have any armor piercing. Weak against, yeah, see, weak against armor. All I have are these guys, which are armor piercing, but I can't handle. Yeah, every single dwarf is armored, so I'm just gonna continue the siege and hold out.
How can I assist you?
Income from all buildings 5%, or recruitment cost for dryad units. And charge bonus. That's a good question. Growth 50? Ooh, that would be nice. I'm trying to go for that growth 50, because we don't really have a whole lot right now, so we're going to try and boost the growth of the Waterfall Palace. Try and make it grow a little bit faster. It'll take 12, maybe 14 turns to do so, though. If the cost goes from 6 to 8 in research. Lords and ladies of Athaloran gather every so often to discuss and determine the future of the Esrai. Their word, once the debate is concluded, is proclaimed throughout the forests and enacted immediately. At this moment, they have decided that more funds are required if Athaloran is to prosper. Interesting. Thank you, Council. Usually councils don't help, but in this case. That should open up another one, which I can use to build a growth building.
Can I
Cool.
offer assistance?
Right now I'm just going to be ending turn so I can continue the
Rival power
siege.
comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations.
Nope.
Consider their offer carefully.
Considered it. Don't want to do it.
All hail Colonels.
Voice of the Forest. Those way watchers that become attuned to the forest's every motion soon find they prefer the company of the trees to their own kindred. These way stalkers are the most expert of hunters, singularly dedicated to the whims of Athel Lauren. Hero recruited at Waterfall Palace. Way stalker. Interesting. So what can you do? No mount. Assassinate. Okay, they're the assassins. Block army, damage walls, embed hero, cleanse corruption, infiltrate, modifies the income generated by enemy buildings. Interesting. Scout modifies the success chance of enemy hero actions against settlements in the local providence. Jeez, I'm a little bit tired. I did just wake up. Okay, so these are like white kings or big bosses. Cool. I'm going to embed you into here.
They will not succeed.
Highborn.
I want... Is there a way...
Proud daughter of Athel Lauren.
Really? There is no way... Okay, that's a really long way. Okay, so... If I just get up next to here... And I switch to the underground paths... Nope, can't do it. I have not enough... Really? I have to start out the turn with that? Yeah, not move this turn. Okay. Oh, great. I'm in a deficit. That's wonderful. If I get both armies there, I can definitely... Oh, dear. Peace treaty? Nope. Unless you give me like 10,000. It's not worth a peace treaty. And no one ever gives 10,000. Another thing that was really bad about the way they made the Beastmen is that they didn't do a very good job
I concur.
with building the AI so that they could actually survive and thrive. Unlike the orcs, which actually have good units, the beastmen, once they're killed, you know, they have to restart as a lord, and they don't have the buildings that they had. So they have to rebuild those, which means they only have access to the really cheap units, and they don't have a good income, so they can't even build a whole lot of those. So what I think they should do is they should increase the income so they can at least swarm. But even then, that's not very good.
None shall live.
Good, good. Let's build growth. What do we have for growth? There we go. Oh, we have 2 slots. Okay, cool. Temple of Aerith Kiel unlocks technologies. Winds of Magic Power. Campaign movement range. Interesting. What are these? Pale Queen, the Hunter. Are these? Oh, these must be other heroes that I can spawn. Interesting. Enables Liliath the Maiden, Lord of Estriath, Lord of Hunger. Who are these? Oh, these are deities. Okay, so I have to build these in order to do certain technologies later down the line. Interesting, okay.
Lady of the Azray.
Don't think so.
I am gonna have to fight this. because those dwarves are going to kick my ass if I'm not there. I don't want to have to face their reinforcements. It's going to be hard enough as it is. I think Durthu will be able to smash on that gate a little bit. I should probably go for that gate on the side there. Then I don't have towers on the corners shooting at me, creating a kill zone. So far, I'm really liking the aesthetic. The elven aesthetic is really pleasing. You know, if the Empire of Man is slightly steampunk, then these guys are like all nature, no technology. Okay, good, good. Yeah, those two could probably shoot me if I was in there. This way I just have to worry about really these two once I get close enough. Now, can I put down ladders? I don't know. Wait, can I? Oh, I didn't realize they were Vanguard deployment. I'm stupid. Okay, let's get... Why the Way Watchers? No. The Way Watchers are not going to be wielding that. You guys are. Sorry. Alrighty then. Durthu. Can't actually do anything with those right now, but they're going to be on standby. Once we bust down that gate, you guys are going in. So... Alrighty then. Can you help smash the gate? Yes, you can. Cool. Gonna bring you up. Gonna bring you two up to here. There are dwarves up there? There are dwarves up there. Cool. Why are you getting shot? Jeez, that range. Cool. Let's get up there. Durthu. I gotta wait until they actually get up there. Jeez, it's gonna take a while. At least I have my archers doing their thing. Problem is, I don't think my dryad units are gonna survive very well. Yeah, see, they're getting their asses handed to them. I may have to retreat from this battle. Although, if we can get that gate down... Move. Trying to get that stupid battering ram around. Is there, like, literally a tree growing on the battering ram? There is. In case we hadn't figured it out, the elves love their trees. Get out of there, Durthu. Or not. I guess he can just keep doing what he's doing. There it is. Alright, get in there. There we go. Good job. Okay, so those are the archers up here. Some of the quarrelers. Let's see if we can't pick some of them off without killing my own units. Go on, Durthu. Get up there. You guys, what are you doing? Killing him. Kill. Exactly what you should be doing. And you are doing exactly what you should be doing. Strong versus a unit. But weak versus a single. Okay, cool. So if I were to do this. Oh my. Cool.
Way Watchers! No! Shoot! I! It's me! All done ready! Quickly! Swift! Way Watchers! Quickly! Ever ready! Wild Riders! At once!
And get in there. Good job. You guys get in there. Cool. They're going to start hitting them. You guys get over there.
Bowman ready! End them! For Lady Ariel!
Can I capture the point? Where's the town hall? There it is. Go, go, go. Too bad Durthu can't get up on those walls, but that's okay. Can you hit him? Cool. And they're dead. Let's end that battle. Okay, I'm gonna have to repair that wall really quickly. I probably should have gone for that town hall as soon as I opened that gate. I don't do very many siege battles. Most of what I do is I auto-resolve the siege battles as soon as I have enough troops, because I just don't like doing them. But in a YouTube playthrough, I can't always do that. Ooh, there's one dryad left. The one dryad. Like the one bitter vet. He's like, I saw my whole unit deployed and killed by dwarven sniper fire. Alright, let's see what we got. We got raise or seeding. Wood elves are nourishing the world roots of this region, which also provides amber for their coffers. Seeding? Oh, cool. He also has a fireball now, because that's what he needed.
It is time to establish your first Azray lookout beyond Athel-Loren's woodland boughs. Establishing such outposts is vitally important if you wish to conquer the old world, with a precious piece of amber your reward for each one constructed.
Okay. So if I were to build Waystone, okay, so these are interesting. Growth faction wide. Okay. Ooh. Income from all buildings faction wide. Oh. So the more you conquer, the more this shit's gonna really start compounding. Missile weapon strength percentages? Jeez. I mean, I guess it's not too strong, because you'd have to conquer 25 places in order to get 25% for any of that. Recruitment costs of local armies. Okay, so that's like if you're really far out there and you need some way to get troops easily. Casualty replenishment rates. Income generated. Gonna go with the income there. Oh, I don't even have to repair the walls because it's not gonna be any walls. That's right. Because it's now just an asteroid lookout. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna let them replenish. You can't even get over there because I didn't attach you.
Proud daughter of Athel.
I think I'm gonna end it there today. Yeah, it seems like a good place to stop. If you like what you see, comment down below. Go ahead and let me know what I need to do right, what I've done wrong, what I need to fix. Any tidbits of information that you think might be interesting. You know, give a like. I wouldn't ask to give a like because, you know, that seems a little bit pandering. Like, oh yeah, like my stuff, guys, because, you know, obviously if you haven't liked it by now, you're not going to. So you should definitely do it anyway. But because of the way YouTube's system works, only those videos with that get likes are basically promoted. It's not like it doesn't go on a ratio system, it goes on a total system. So instead of like, oh, this one has 10 likes to 1 dislike, it could actually have 10 likes and 1 dislike, but it won't be featured because it doesn't have 100 likes versus 10 dislikes. So if you would be so kind, go ahead and hit that like button. It just kind of helps out. And I'll be back tomorrow with more. Peace out.